The news, good evening. The 250th anniversary today of the first settlers arriving in Seychelles has been marked with speeches, song and dance. The events commemorated the landing on Saint Anne Island of 28 people to start building a community on August the 27th in 1770. On Saint Anne, where a replica of the first encampment was constructed, there were performances of traditional Kamtole dance and Romance song. The virtual commemoration, streamed to an online audience worldwide, had to be scaled back because of COVID-19. But the Tourism Board CEO, Shirin Francis, applauded the legacy of the first settlers, 15 white colonists, 8 African slaves and 5 Indians.
As I stand here today and trace the footsteps of these brave men and women, I reflect on what would have been their thoughts, aspirations, and hopes. Were they mesmerized by the beauty of our islands? Did they realize that this one event would mark the history of our entire nation? Seychelles has turned out to be a blessed land with a melting pot of culture, a proud and resilient nation with a people full of joie de vivre, strong values and cultures shaped by influences of our ancestors from 3 different continents: Africa, Europe, and Asia.
In a speech televised live, President Faure praised the remarkable progress of the Seychellois people from slavery to prosperity. Mr. Faure said strong family values underpinned the first settlers' survival and the flourishing of Seychelles' culture. The President said the same values were needed again today to confront the threat posed to Seychelles by the COVID-19 pandemic. The statistics of COVID-19 cases in the country remain unchanged, with 136 confirmed cases so far and 9 active cases, who are all mariners on board a Spanish fishing vessel. The Chief Executive Officer of the Healthcare Agency, Dr. Danny Louange, provided the figures during this afternoon's press conference. 3 people, 2 travellers who are on treatment for conditions not related to COVID-19, and the 3rd traveller who was showing symptoms resembling COVID-19 but not a confirmed case yet, are in isolation at the Perseverance Family Hospital. 72 travellers who returned recently are in the quarantine centre at the Beauvallon Bay Hotel, and they are doing well. With the COVID-19 situation remaining stable so far, Dr. Louange says that this is giving the Department of Health ample space and time to concentrate on providing normal health services like surgeries, which were restricted for a while.
We have opened the operating theatres to its maximum so that we can clear cases, but we still focus on giving priority to cancer cases, emergency cases, and people who have been waiting and in a lot of pain or discomfort or require the surgery early. So these are our top priority cases. But we still, for the other elective cases, we still have a plan. We have clearly the cases that are on the waiting list, and we are trying to clear as much as possible. And I think for surgery, it has gone back to a pre-COVID era. So, but in terms of clinic, we're still having challenges to maintain social distancing and clearing cases. I think it is a challenge that we're going to face, and we ask the public to work with us, to cooperate.
The Governor of the Central Bank of Seychelles, Ms. Caroline Abel, has been awarded the Central Bank Governor of the Year Award. That was in the 2020 African Banker Award event, which was held virtually yesterday. When announcing the award, the presenter highlighted that the central bank has been exemplary in its work, be it on transparency, guidance to markets in terms of its response to the current COVID-19 epidemic, working alongside other institutions to provide stability and supporting local economy, amongst others. In accepting the award, Ms. Abel said she felt humbled and deeply honored to receive such a recognition. She noted that it does not only highlight the achievements of her role as governor, but also shines a spotlight on the work of the central bank, which, like other central banks, has had to adapt to several challenges over the years, including the current COVID-19 pandemic. And President Faure has expressed his heartfelt congratulations to Ms. Abel on winning this award. President Faure said that he was delighted that her hard work, dedication and professionalism had been internationally recognized. He said all Seychellois were proud of Ms. Abel's achievement, which should serve as a motivation and an example for all institutions in Seychelles to always aim for excellence. The One Seychelles Party has announced its second group of candidates to represent its party in the upcoming National Assembly election. The 6 candidates are Bernard Saint-Ange for Île Persévérance, Marilyn Marie for Pointe-la-Rue, Steve Denis for Belair, Dieter Dugas for Glacis, Dorina Vidot for Onsoilo, and Brian Soumery for Port-Glo. This makes a total 9 candidates announced by the party so far. This is after their first announcement of 3 representatives for Praslin and the Outer Islands last week. The president of the party, Alex Saint-Ange, says that they hope to announce another 6 candidates next week. One Seychelles has also denounced rumours that it is planning to ally with Mr. Patrick Pillet, founder of the party L'Alliance Seychelloise. It has also denounced incidents whereby certain candidates of its party have been approached and intimidated for choosing to be part of One Seychelles. The Department of Risk and Disaster Management, DRDM, has come up with the National Integrated Emergency Management and Action Plan. This is to ensure the preservation of life, protect the environment, economy, and help bounce the country back the quickest possible after a disaster. The Cabinet of Ministers approved the national plan yesterday. The Principal Secretary of the DRDM, Paul Labalaine, says the National Integrated Plan covers any eventuality the country could face. It will now be handed to the different departments in the government. They will come up with an action plan based on the national plan with the help of DRDM and its international partners.
In this plan, it provides a framework for how government will structure as a government to prepare and respond for emergencies. Okay, and also it gives there are different functional areas that give responsibility to ministries, departments, and agencies on their role in government if there's an emergency. There are some agencies that already have roles in emergencies. Some of them are support agencies. And also it provides a structure of command. When I say structure of command is how the decision is taken from top to bottom and how information flows within the system.
And with this, we end this news summary. Thank you for watching and have a very pleasant evening.